Now, what Mahomes is talking about has some credence. On throws where he has 4+ seconds to pass, Mahomes has 5 interceptions this season after throwing 0 last year. And talking about missing open guys, he's thrown 5 interceptions this season compared to just 1 last year when his target had 3+ yards of separation. So he has really been struggling. Let's bring our guys back in to talk about this. Woody, let me start with you on this. How much is Patrick Mahomes to blame for what's happening with the Chiefs right now?
Well, I mean, listen, he has some he shares some of the blame. I mean, some of the throws that he used to get away with, he's not getting away with now. That's just part of the deal. I think defenses are playing the Kansas City Chiefs differently. And I think even more so than Patrick Mahomes, from the Chiefs' perspective on offense, they're not taking what the defense is giving them. There's been so many times where defenses are begging them, run the ball. Not only run it consistently, they don't do it because they just can't help themselves. They want that big explosive plays, and these defenses are not going to give it up to them.
There are some, though, Bart, who would say you got to get those big explosive plays. Get back to your identity. That's part of your identity. So how do you resolve those two things? Take what the defense is giving you versus go with what brought you to this point in the first place.
It's a healthy balance. All they have to do is look at what the Green Bay Packers was able to do a couple of weeks ago when they didn't have an array of their weapons on the outside. I think the biggest disappointment is McCall Harmon being that third guy. His team has been able to take away Kelsey, put 2 over the top of Tyreek Hill, and he hasn't been able to answer the bell. That's why they've gone for Flash Gordon. That's why they're in the market for Odell Beckham, because he hasn't been able to really step up. You talk about the loss of Sammy Watkins. That was key because that third receiver is important. And listen, Mahomes, I believe, doesn't believe in this offensive line. This isn't as dominant of an offensive line as it was last year. Now, they have a lot of good pieces, but they haven't played together. And Damien Woody knows, or D. Wood knows, that it's about continuity and communication there. And it seems like he's bailing and giving up on plays a lot earlier than he used to because he doesn't believe in that offensive line. And listen, that defense is horrible. And that puts so much pressure on Mahomes because he knows that defense can't get the ball back. And if they fall behind, then they can't make people play one-dimensional.
So, Jeremy, what are you hearing from around the league about how the Chiefs are viewed? Because you look at this division, they're still very much in it and still very much in the playoffs.
Yeah, teams are still bullish on the Chiefs winning this division. They don't trust the Raiders.
Winning?
They don't trust the Raiders, and they don't trust the Chargers, who I think last won the division in 2009. And so they say, look, Hall of Fame coach, Mahomes, plenty of weapons. They'll figure it out. I can tell you that there's concern internally all the way around. They're trying to figure out what the heck is going on, just like everybody else is. That's why they're searching. They're looking at the calmness of Andy Reid. I was told from a source over there that, Reid doesn't panic, and that really helps them right now. They pointed back to 2015, started 1-5, had lost 5 straight, still made the playoffs largely because of Reid's calmness. So that's what they want right now.
I'm glad you brought that up because, D-Wood, could they make that kind of run this year?
Listen, I'm not putting anything past the Kansas City Chiefs when you got Patrick Mahomes and company. But listen, the expectation that you can flip a switch, that it just doesn't happen in this league. And I think that's the problem with the Kansas City Chiefs. So many times we've said with the Chiefs, they can just turn on whenever they want. That you just can't do that in professional football. And with the way that defense is playing, it makes it that much harder on the offense to be able to produce at a really high level.
Windows open and close in this league, right? We saw the greatest show on turf. It was like a 3-year run. We saw the Legion of Boom, 3-year run. We saw the first version of the Patriots. And those windows open and close. And I think their window is closing because teams are breaking down what they're able to do, and they're taking it away and forcing them to fight left-handed. And I think that this is the beginning of a window. They're going to have to retool, get younger. Talk about Kelsey. He's 32 years old. He's not making the plays that he used to. And everybody understands conceptually what they want to do. And I think the blueprint was put out there with Tampa. So the window is closing. This is the last year before they have to build this thing down.
He's already got him there. All right.
Hey, Mike March never saw it coming either, did he?
Oh, okay.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.